Hello, dear friends. Monday, March 18, 2024. It's about -3 Celsius. We got a fresh sprinkling of snow on the ground. That's about 28 degrees Fahrenheit, somewhere around there. Pretty chilly today. Want to cover section 2 in this book that we're trying to get through called Thinking Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman. So I'll try and make just a brief, short video today. It's a book on psychology, but it's also a book about statistics and dealing with things. So part 2 is called Heuristics and Biases. Heuristics are methods that we develop to solve problems. It's how we intuitively know an answer to something by past experience. So we develop these shortcuts in our mind, formulas to once you've been exposed to something, you kind of recognize those patterns and you use what's called heuristics to solve problems, they call it. And biases, of course, biases are preconceived notions you have, or they are opinions and attitudes you develop from being exposed to certain information, right? Pardon me, just having a little tea on the go today. Chapter 10, the law of small numbers. So again, it's dealing how a lot of what is dealing in this section 2, and I believe it spills over to section 3 as well, is how easy it is to make mistakes based on the information we have available to us, right? So he talks about when we're exposed to certain statistics. Chapter 11 is anchors. Hello, puppy. How are you? What you doing there? You want to say hello? Puppy is here joining me. Say hello, puppy. What you doing? Hey, you're curious. He jumps up on the sofa there. He's curious to what I'm doing. So yeah, we have a chapter on anchoring, and sometimes you use them incorrectly. The science of availability, chapter 12. A lot of it is just misperception, right? Accidentally making a mistake based on the information you have available to you, and it gets repeated based on numbers, based on information, based on perception. Chapter 13, availability, emotion, and risk, and I'll put a few notes on these in the comments so that you can check it out if you're interested in that kind of topic. If you're interested in psychology and statistics, this would be a good book for you. Page 141, he talks again about populism as being, it's always portrayed as bad, populism. And so I don't know if he's trying to anchor that in the reader's mind or not, but that's what you have to be on the lookout for when you're reading these modern textbooks, is underlying political motivations that could come through. Very often there's underlying political or religious motivations. Chapter 14, Tom W.'s specialty. He used the psychologist, the author, and his colleagues, they develop these experiments where they give information to students and then ask them to evaluate questions based on the information they have. And then they tweak those questions to get different responses from their students. And how they sometimes are correct and sometimes they can make mistakes. The difference between using statistics and raw data versus facts and so on. Chapter 15, Linda, less is more, another experiment using a person. And a lot of it talks about if you have two different categories, if one category is a subset of the other category, then it has to be more likely. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but if you say, okay, what are the odds of this person being a bank teller, and you have a certain percentage, and then what do you say the odds of being a bank teller and a chess player? Well, the subcategory is contained within the larger category. It has to be less probable, and he explains that a lot better than I can just in this short video. And how sometimes we are mistaken and we choose the less probable outcome to be more likely. It's kind of a mistake in perception, and it's a mistake in how we absorb information. that causes that to happen. Chapter 16, causes trump statistics. So again, he's talking about statistics and different causes. And chapter 17, regression to the mean. This is quite an interesting chapter, chapter 17, regression to the mean, because what it means is that, oh, that's a good doggy. What it means is that when you have an anomaly occur, it goes back, you'll eventually reach an average when you're dealing with something that is specifically random. And so that's a good thing to be on the lookout for. I had a couple of notes that I took in there, but I'm not going to repeat them here. Maybe I'll put them in the comment section. Chapter 18, taming intuitive predictions. So sometimes you can predict things and be wrong because of your past experience and the way that our minds work. And then it's going to continue on in part 3, because part 3 is described as overconfidence, right? So a lot of what the book is talking about in part 2 is talking about how easy it is to make mistakes based on the information we have available to us, based on the way that we process that information, and based on the way the mind works. And so there you go. I thought it made me think of Proverbs, Solomon again speaking, when he said that there's a way that seems right unto a man, but the end thereof is death. He actually mentioned that twice, once in Proverbs 14 and once in Proverbs 16. So that's quite rare that Solomon would repeat himself, but he did do that. And the book is a reminder of how easy it is to deceive ourselves or make mistakes. Pardon me, just having a little bit of tea there to warm up. But there you have it. Hello, come here, come on. There you have it. You can make mistakes. Right, doggy? Yeah? Oh, little cute little puppy. Yeah, he's a good dog. You want to go inside? I'll let you in, okay? Come on, go inside. Come on. Go on. Come on. You don't want to go in while I'm staying out, eh? He doesn't want to go in if he knows I'm going to be out here. It's a good doggy. So there you have it. Just a short video today. I'm going to try and get through this book. It's not really, as I mentioned before, it's not my favorite topic, but it is quite interesting. And we'll go from there. Come on. We'll go from there. And what else can I say about it? That's all we have to talk about today. I hope you have a good day wherever you are. Hope you're able to get out, enjoy the fresh air, spend time with people you love, and cherish every day, because every day is a gift. Right, puppy? Yeah, every day is a gift, and we can spend it time with people we love. Hey, what do you think, doggy? Is it good? Is it good to read that book? Hey? Good puppy. Yeah, so that's all for today. Thank you very much for your comments, and thank you for your feedback. If you have questions for me, or you have a book that you want me to check out, I'd be happy to hear. And a special shout out to, oh darn, I was going to mark down the gentleman's name that commented and encouraged me and was asking me about my hat. I forget, but I'm going to mark that down next time. Thank you very much for your comments. One positive comment means more than 100 negative comments. You know that? So I greatly appreciate if you have positive feedback for me. It's very encouraging. Have yourself a wonderful day. We'll talk to you again soon. God bless you. I love you very much, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care now. Bye-bye.